Hello, everybody. I'm Krasi. I'm recording this video again because it didn't have sound last time. So I'm repeating the same of yesterday. So it is about the 15 days after the appearance of the moon, which happened yesterday evening, 24th of December, um, right in the vicinity of the first degrees of Capricorn, or for some areas, the very last degrees of Sagittarius. So, yes, the first lunar crescent appeared in these degrees, which are actually very Saturnine. Well, very Saturnine, very Capricornian, and the beginning of every cycle is describing the energies of the cycle, which will follow. So we can expect quite Saturnine cycle, which will be starting on the 24th of December, and it will be describing the whole month, lunar month, because remember, we are analyzing the lunar month, the lunar calendar, because it makes much more sense. Of course, it is not wrong to look at the solar calendar, but since antiquity, the ancients would always look at the lunar calendar and always at the appearance of the first visibility. You need to see the lunar crescent visible. So what we call new moon is not what the contemporary astrology is calling new moon now. Now new moon is something that is the conjunction of the sun and the moon, and then the moon is invisible. New moon is when you see new moon. Even this is how the term describes the lunar cycle. So the moon appears in this Capricornian Saturn in degrees, which would describe the month as very much month of, I mentioned also in the video, which didn't work properly from from the middle to the end, that actually Saturn is a lot about institutions, a lot about self-discipline, and not only self-discipline, discipline in general, a lot about the land, because Ninurta is the old lord of the agriculture. It's a lot about morals, if you want. It is a lot about, he's the lord of karma. So it's indeed very karmic, but what is not karmic? What is not about the destiny, after all? So yeah, it is a lot about that, which doesn't mean that it is bad. And moreover, on the 23rd of January, Saturn is making his very, very great transit into Aquarius. And this transit will influence our lives for the next 3 years. Very important. I'm making separate video on this because it requires separate attention. So yes, to be great change. We had our great change already from end of January of 2020 when Saturn entered sidereal Capricorn, and he changed our lives, the lives of countries, our lives on our personal levels, and we'll wait and see to be another change. Just try to think, those who have these memories, 30 years ago, how Saturn in Aquarius influenced our lives, and you see how important this transit is. So another thing which is important, another important thing is, just briefly to tell you the situation, is that Mercury, for biggest part of the world, at the moment of this first lunar crescent now, is disappearing from the sky, and he's in Sagittarius. So you see, and he's in a fallen position. So we have to be very alert, not to be lied to. When information is given to you, check it. You don't need to believe anything. Just check it with your intuition, with your research. So it will be again a lot about lies, hidden truths. Truth will be again suppressed. Well, it is Mercury becomes invisible at the moment of the first lunar crescent and fallen in Sagittarius. So this is the thing to watch out a little bit for. So yes, then we still have Mars, who is in Taurus. To tell you honestly, I like the energy of Mars in Taurus because this is the controlled Mars energy. And with this energy, you're noticing that the war does not have this weapon like it is like this is not a typical war which you see on the battlefield. It is the controlled Mars situation, and this is the case until 17th of March. Valid also now. Excuse me. So let's see now what will be happening day by day from the appearance of the first moon. So we are starting from Sunday, 25th December, still under the influence of the first lunar day of the month Tebet, Babylonian Tebet. So this is quite, Capricornian energy. Usually I describe to you which new beginnings is appropriate to do. Now let me tell you, yes, Jupiter is powerful, Venus is visible, but she's not powerful enough to give us financial blessing. I am very selective when it comes to election or astrology, when it comes to choosing good dates for certain events, because you really need a very good date. It's like the birth. This is the horoscope of your event, so you really need to have very good celestial conditions in order to have successful new beginning, successful new business, successful whatever event, even successful surgery maybe. So these first 15 days of the month of the waxing moon, of course, are more promising, of course, have more potential for something new, but again, this is not the perfect situation if you are willing to start a new business or something very important, very new. Also because this is not, the true beginning of the year. The year will begin somewhere in February. I usually announce it always, and it begins when the first lunar crescent is appearing after the sun is entering the point of the vernal equinox. So we are far from the new year, and this is finishing of the year, finalizing of the lunar year, and it's not good enough for new beginnings. Certain small new project, um, new something you can do, but now I'm just explaining you why I'm not easily proposing in my day-by-day predictions, why I'm not easily saying use this date for new business. Well, this is why. So yeah, Sunday 25th of December, day ruled by the sun. You welcome the sun. The sun is ruling. You imagine this healthy aura, orange red, and you can wear a ruby. And the day is Capricornian. Discipline yourself. Let's say, arrange your business, arrange your garden. It's good for certain, building businesses, for starting building projects, this could be fine. For medical interventions, not. To travel, you may. Negotiate, not. You see, Mercury is disappearing. So not really. Then we have Monday, 26th of December, the second lunar day. Again, the same situation. Good for certain new beginnings. If you start doing your garden, if you start doing maybe a certain building, if you start doing your, arranging your bookkeeping, in this regard could be good. But medical interventions, not. You can travel, yes. So it's a Monday ruled by the moon. You can welcome the sun. The moon is ruling the day, and you can imagine the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear Larimar, let's say. Then we have the day of the exact conjunction between the moon and the Saturn, which is Tuesday, 27th of December, third lunar day. The moon here is, again, good for starting something which would require self-discipline. Maybe starting new study, new research, organizing your bookkeeping, organizing your business, building, It's Tuesday, day of Mars. You welcome the sun. Mars is ruling your day. So you can, you can welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself is red, and you can wear a ruby on this day. Then we have very important lunar day on 28th of December, Wednesday, fourth lunar day, considered one of the most important lunar days for potentials. You welcome the sun. Mercury is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be green, and you can wear emerald. Beautiful day for spiritual practices, helping others. Again, self-discipline, something that would require your discipline, such beginning. Starting something which require innovative, maybe technology, organizing your bookkeeping, travel you can do, medical interventions, if not invasive, you can do. Now we have Thursday, 29 December, fifth lunar day. Day ruled by Jupiter. You welcome the sun, Jupiter is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be orange, and you can wear citrine. Again, very spiritual day. Not good for medical interventions at all, but good for spiritual practices, for helping others to do something innovative. But it's a little bit tricky, so don't involve yourself into risky situations or risky sport or risky climbing. But you can do spiritual practices, you can teach others, you can, you can help people in a very empathic way, because it's very good for such things. Then we have 30 December, which is Friday, sixth lunar day. Beautiful lunar day. Travel. Some not invasive medical practices, even for, for teaching, studying, enhancing your intuition, meditating, helping others, teaching people. Actually, it can be very good to recover, revisit, and fix friendship, like creating friendlier atmosphere around yourself. So in this day, in this way, it's very good. This is Friday. You welcome the sun. The aura around yourself would be light blue or pink, and you can wear rose quartz. We have Saturday, 31st December, seventh lunar day, a little bit critical, but still very good day, not for medical interventions, but to teach others, to help others, to do medical practices. It is good to, you can welcome the sun. Saturn is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be purple, let's say amethyst color, and you can wear an amethyst. It's a beautiful day for good friendships, fixing relationship. It's a very friendly Jupiterian day. Then we have 1st of December, which is Sunday, 8th lunar day. This moon is great to do sports, to enhance your health, energy, to do something good for yourself. Medical intervention you can do. You can even travel. The previous day you could travel as well. You can, medical interventions, yes. If not invasive, you may remember the moon is still waxing. You can teach others, train others, study, fight melancholy. It's a very, very good day. In this sense, it is Sunday. You welcome the sun. The sun is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be solar, orange, red, and you can wear red garnet. And now we have 2nd of December, which is Monday, 9th lunar day. The same situation. You can welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself to be, it's because it's day of the moon. I forgot to mention the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear pearl. But same day in the sense that you can, be careful when you travel on this day. No medical intervention. Stay away from risky situations. But it's good to to do something for yourself, to fight melancholy, even sports activities without risk taking you can do. Then you have Tuesday, 3rd of January, which is 10th lunar day. The moon is entering very interesting degrees. Fine to maintain your business, to do good trade, to do good business, not to start new business. Beauty procedures, yes, if not invasive, to create beauty, to do talented work. And this is 3rd of January, 10th lunar day, day of, because it's Tuesday, it's day of Mars. You welcome the sun, you imagine the aura around yourself to be red, and you can wear coral, red coral. And now you have 4th of January, which is Wednesday. Again, good for maintaining your business, not new beginnings, no medical interventions, good to do beauty activities, not beauty procedures, not invasive beauty procedures. You can create beauty, you can do talented work. It's a Wednesday, day of Mercury. You can welcome the sun, Mercury is ruling the day, the aura around yourself that you can imagine could be light green, and you can wear an emerald. But these days a little bit tricky, so I wouldn't recommend risky travel, risky climbing, but creating beauty, not invasive beauty procedures, having time for good friendships, maintaining your business, very good. And then we have January 5th, Thursday, 12th lunar day. You welcome the sun, the day is ruled by Jupiter. You imagine the aura around yourself to be orange. You can wear yellow, sapphire or citrine, for example. Great day for beauty creating, not really for taking risks, not for invasive beauty procedures, but yes, for beauty procedures, to travel. You can, and to do sports without risk taking, you can do. You can have time for good friendship because it's just such a good day. It's to maintain your business, to make good money, very possibly on this day. Then you have 6th of January, which is Friday, day ruled by Venus. You welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself is, pink, and you can wear rose quartz because this is day of Venus. Very interesting day. Good for some medical interventions still, if not invasive. Good to teach, good to learn, good to maintain your trade, commercial activities, but not new beginnings, because I explained you why. Medical interventions, yes, if not invasive. Travel, yes. And here comes 6th of January, actually very important day for Christianity, but actually 7th of January, which will be already Saturday, and it's the full moon day. It's very interesting, a lunar day, very, very powerful. Even the moon is crossing the degrees of Sirius. Beautiful spiritual full moon, very special. I know some people don't like it. They feel that it's too intense, but I can tell you it's great, like a portal for a good prayer, so that you really pray for something good for yourself, for your families. Great to teach others. Great to uh, spend time in the nature. Great for your commerce, maybe if you do. Great for communication and teaching people and learning. And yes, a good prayer because it's a very special full moon, really. Receives aspect from Jupiter. It's a good full moon. So, and this is 7th of January, Saturday, 14th lunar day, and very harmoniously, the full moon is on the 4th lunar day. So you welcome the sun, Saturn is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be, amethyst color, and you can wear an amethyst. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is about these first 15 days, which start on 24th of December and finish on 6th of January. We are following lunar calendar. We are not marking the days from 1st of the month to the 15th of the month because this is not correct when you'll be making astrological predictions. So have very, very beautiful 2023. Arrange the planets for yourself in the best possible configuration because we are authors of our own reality. So don't forget to arrange the planets as you love them to be for yourselves. And Merry Christmas. I wish you all the best. See you very soon. Bye bye.